take a look at the Earth for the next few weeks and really start to look deeply into what's going on the planet. And I just want you to look at it from the outside and really take a good look on what we as a species are doing to the planet. The Earth is dying. I feel so sad. It really has. Just over the last 100 years, look what we as a species have done to it. Just with the 2,500 atomic bombs, Fukushima, all the radiation, Chernobyl, not to mention the GMOs, war, plunder, thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of bombs, depleted uranium, just billions of animals slaughtered every year. It's just not really being smart. I think as a species we've come to the final hurrah. We either wake up and start realizing that we are Earth stewards and we are here to evolve. Behind me you'd never see that the Earth is dying, is because I'm living in Hawaii right now, some of the last places on Earth that has not been destroyed by people. And of course there's been a lot of destruction here too, but it's still got its miracle of life everywhere. Okay, I just came back from California, and if you look and see everywhere that has not been watered by man, it's just a dark, dead desert. It just is. Hardly any animals, birds, bees. I just am really just in my lifetime. Okay, the thousands of animals that used to be everywhere, the creatures everywhere, the horny toads on the ground, the lizards, the snakes, just the variety of geese. Hundreds of thousands of them used to fly in my backyard, and they stopped coming altogether. Little by little they stopped coming. Remember, we are the cause of this death of the planet. We are the ones that are causing all the stress on the creatures of the planet. And we have to be able to see it's time for us to wake up and really become Earth stewards of the planet. And the only way you can, I'm just telling you, is to get your sanity back to yourself. And on the scientific layer, it's a little deep, but it's real simple. It's to take both of our minds and make them one, so we can actually not see sanity, but we can become it. Okay, so remember, the new world, the new era, the new, as the Mayans call it, the fifth world, destruction of the fourth. And I think we're at a crossroads right now where there are many factors here that are wanting to terminate us off this planet. All different viruses, from the swine flu to Ebola to the Zika virus to everything that you can shake a stick at to try to maybe thin down the population of the planet. Why? Is because maybe we're not really worthy to be here. Have you ever thought of that? Have to really take a good deep look at not only yourself but the species that we've become everywhere. We've become a giant shopping mall, United States. We've become a trap of people, okay, a trap of people trapping other people to be able to lose their humanhood, to lose their authenticity with nature. Remember, do we have a war on nature? I think so. And then we also have a war on consciousness. Consciousness, awareness. It's really hard to find information on the internet about anything, only because there's so much disinformation. Remember, it's up to you to be able to see where you need to go. All I can do is point you in some directions, guide you in some directions, only because this is the way that I've seen that we can get ourselves out of this deep hole. Deep. Remember, there are many species here on this planet, okay, that want to thin down the population of the planet. And like I said, I can't blame them. So the choice is at this time, evolve or die, as Eckhart Tolle says. And how are you going to evolve? Clean the body up. Reset the mind. It does take a lot of effort, and you will suffer, I guarantee you. But at least there's light at the end of the tunnel. There is. Okay, you will slow down the level of suffering that you become as you become more sane, as you become more connected, and more connected not only with yourself but with nature. Part of your sanity is to be able to see what needs to get done here, and actually don't just talk about it, do it. Do it. Okay, remember, we as a species here are supposed to be able to rebuild the destruction that we've all done. You can't blame it on anybody. We as a species have done this, the human species, or whatever you want to call us. Okay, it's up to us to evolve to the triality consciousness instead of the duality consciousness, which means we fight with everything and everything, including everything that crawls on the planet with us. That's not it. It's done. That old system's done. It's dead. It's the end of the fourth world, as the Mayans said. The beginning of the fifth world is either, well, evolve or surface depopulate. Just do it. Okay? They can do it at a push of a finger right now. Real simple. Forget nuclear bombs. Just shut the power off. Shut the power off. Okay? That's the easiest thing to do. 80% of the people within 60 days, I didn't make these statistics up, 80% of the people within 60 days that live in the city without any power will not be able to live. Not be able to. Okay? We need to really be able to work with nature. There are every patent, every idea, everything that we need to be able to flourish. Not only ourselves, but our society. Flourish. Okay? Advance the kingdom, which is nature. Advance it. Don't take it away. Think of yourself as an earth steward, and you know that your program's been very suppressed. You know that what you're doing right now is not correct, okay, only because you can see what the species is doing as a whole. Don't think of yourself as not the species. Remember, we're looking at ourselves as the species. The species really needs to wake up. I'm calling for a real simple, not change, but call to action. Call to action. 50 million people around the planet. Let's see if we can become more human. Let's see if we can stop doing what we've been doing that we know that's not right. We know it's not right. Okay? I can't keep telling you what is right and what is wrong. Remember, what is right and what is wrong. Moral aptitude, moralities, no more naivety. It's time to see the truth. As the constellation says, the game that we're into right now is the constellation of Aquarius. All secrets to be revealed. Look it up. Look up and see the last game we played, the Age of Pisces, the Age of Duality, 2012 years. Remember, who had the power to push down the button 2,000 years ago and say, let the games begin? Remember, it's a game. The end of the game, as the Mayans would say, and or the constellation would say, and many other the ancient races would say, it's a 2,000 or so year game. It's done. Don't you feel the game is done? The end of the fourth world is done. And we've had many other worlds beyond this seeding. How do you think you got here? From an ape? Wake up. Okay? The birds, the bees, the whales, the snails, they all came from algae. Sure thing, Mr. Darwin, with your beard. What are you hiding behind that beard? The truth, the lies, the secrets, the deceptions are all going to be revealed in these coming months, years, decades. Do you think we can handle the truth? And it doesn't matter what the truth was, but it really does, because you have to go ahead and see that the truth was what was told to us as the truth. See, we had no choice but to play the Age of Duality. We had no choice. So now we don't have the push anymore to kill anymore, do we? We don't have the push anymore to be able to destroy. We don't have the push anymore to be able to want to control anything. We are being pulled into the new game. The new game. Triality, from binary sequenced, binary, very atomically robotic, okay, atomically, because you are a machine, but you do have organic structure, okay, and the from binary to trinary, which would be mind, body, and maybe nature, maybe mind, body, and spirit, whatever you want to call it. The Egyptians called nature the spirit, okay, of the unknown, the spirit of Naturi, okay? So, triality is the way. Triality, from duality. So let's rewrite the game. We are here to write the game. We are. No one's going to write the game for us. That's what evolution means, that we can write the world that we know that we should be in. Really easy. Okay, duality means you were pushed into everything. Yes, you were. Here's a sword, here's a gun, go over there and kill that guy. Make sure that the two sides can't speak to each other, because if not, you'll ask them what's going on. And you'll say, I don't see the problem. Of course you don't. Remember, it's duality. And you have to see how genius the game's been. And don't complain about it. Actually, you should go ahead and say, I've learned my lesson, and now it's time to learn not only love, but power. You learned power, control, manipulation, domination, okay? Cunningness, okay? Secrets. That was the age of duality. It just was. So the age of triality would be nourishment, care, love, okay? Not only of yourself, but of everything and everything. And you don't need to kill anything on the planet with a face anymore. Quit drinking blood. Does that sound weird? Quit drinking blood. It took me years to be able to wean myself off of the blood parasites, the blood demons. And once you see that this truth is within you, you would want to say, I don't want to drink blood anymore or eat the bones from animals, the flesh from animals. That just doesn't seem right. And if you think it is, then you raise those animals up and see if the consciousness has changed. Raise the animals. I dare you. Take care of them. Make sure when they get sick, love them. And then when it's time to murder them, slaughter them, sacrifice them, whatever you want to say, there's no humane way to do it. You're murdering the animal, and it does have feelings. And you eat those brain chemicals. Remember, this is this total dysfunction of our true nature. We're supposed to really take care of things. If you can't say that, you can't see these things. I'm sorry. Sorry. Watch Mark Passio's really good podcast on carnism. It's really good for you to watch. Okay, and also watch his, it's like 5 hours long, Natural Law. Mark Passio, P-A-S-S-I-O. Okay, bravo to you, my brother. Okay, he's just going to tell you the way it is. Doesn't care if you like it or not. The information that you'll hear is going to shake your tree. Remember, wake yourself up. Evolve. Evolve. That means you will have to question everything. And you will most likely have to relearn it all. Wow, what an experience. Beautiful. I don't like my old self anyways. Why don't I relearn everything? Okay, that sounds cool, as long as it's better than what I was doing. And not only that, but it was better for everything around me. Okay, of course. That would make me feel good. It would make me feel not only authentic, but make me feel like I'm doing the right thing. So do the right thing. Remember, take care of your body. It's your church. Once your body has been cleansed, and it may take you many months, it may take you a lot. And we've been doing these types of ideas of detoxification and rejuvenation for over 35 years. Okay, there's lots of good information for you to grab on eartheracademy.com. Just learning the skin cleaning protocols to remove all and delouse the parasites that live in your pores, in your scalp, in your hair. What do you think dandruff is? What do you think losing your hair is? Okay, we'll show you some things. Add these protocols to your diet, to your life, to your mind. Okay, these are all different protocols from many different departments. We've made it very easy for you to be able to grab a lot of different essential products at earthshiftproducts.com. Like I said, I'm not here to sell anything, but if we don't have the things for you, and it's not really been like consumer reported, meaning that I'm going to find the best of the best of the best and give you the highest concentrate, and you figure out what to do with it after that, but I'm going to give you a little bit of guidance. Iodine is essential, magnesium is essential, silica is essential, okay? Heirloom foods are essential. Okay, all the different types of herbs are essential to clean up the body, to reformat the mind. The pharmacopoeia of the planet is here for you if you want to do your research, if you want to be an experiment within yourself. Remember, you've been an experiment, you've just been a blind experiment. You haven't really been seeing what's going on behind the scenes, sort of a cult, okay, hidden, like occult blood, hidden blood, okay. There's an occult system here that, remember, all secrets to be revealed. Let me see what you've been hiding from me. Okay, aloha, and again, take care of yourself. It's your time to evolve, or die, or how about just suffer till you die? Why? It's because that's what happens when you go against nature. It's what happens when you start polluting your body. Okay, so wake up, evolve, change yourself up, upgrade, enhance, and optimize. Okay, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Important reminder: all information and ideas are for informational purposes only and are in no way intended as medical advice or as a substitute for medical counseling. Earthshift Products, Dr. Robert Cassar, all of their partners, affiliates, and subsidiaries will not be held accountable for the use or misuse of the information presented therein. This information is not intended as medical advice. The authors, publishers, and speakers of this work are not medical doctors and do not recommend the use of mineral-deficient foods, drugs, or medicines to achieve beauty and to alleviate health challenges. Because there is always some risk involved, all persons involved with the development and distribution of this information are not responsible for any adverse effects or consequences of any kind resulting from the use or misuse of any suggestions or procedures described on our website or Earthshift Live radio talk show or therein.